Have you ever thought about commuting in a country that has 1.2 billion people? Cities such as New Delhi and Mumbai are famous for their incredibly dangerous roads. Cars navigate at high speeds through the congested roads, which are not only populated by people, but also by farm animals.
That's great.
To exacerbate these dire conditions, families of 4 or 5, with only one helmet between them, are often forced to pile onto a scooter to get from A to B through lack of safer options within their budget constraint. Putting these two conditions together increases the risk of accidents like this. Ratan Tata, chairman of the Tata Group and one of India's wealthiest men, was in a car one rainy day when he cautioned his driver to drive slowly on the slippery roads. Moments later, a family on a scooter passes the car, loses control, and Tata recalls the scooter sliding one way and the family members tumbling in all directions. Had Tata's car been traveling at a higher speed, the family would have undoubtedly been run over. Ratan Tata chose his problem in order to help low-income families across India travel in a much safer, enclosed, four-wheel scooter. Tata Group is an enormous multinational conglomerate that has subsidiaries in 7 business sectors, including engineering, energy, and consumer products. Tata Motors, which was founded in 1945 and which now owns famous car makes such as Jaguar Land Rover, is a successful subsidiary of Tata Group. As the head of this colossal empire, Ratan Tata has the factories, distribution channels, and marketing teams already in place and at the tip of his fingertips to roll out a low-cost car, making this problem a perfect fit for him. In addition, his intricate knowledge of the global motor industry places him in a unique position to analyze the potential of such a vehicle.
Ratan Tata is not only a very successful businessman, but also an incredibly generous philanthropist. He saw value in the Nano from both of these perspectives. Ratan Tata saw the Tata Nano as an extremely attractive investment. The Indian car market is growing rapidly. Despite the fact that car sales have grown 137% in the past 6 years, there are still only 13 cars per thousand people compared to 35 per thousand in China and 800 per thousand in the US. Indeed, India is the world's 6th largest car market and is expected to take 3rd place by the end of the decade. Ratan is certainly well aware of the potential for profit in the Indian car market, as he has run one of the largest auto manufacturers in India for decades. Ratan saw a huge potential generation of value in the advances he could make in the efficiency of car production. Every measure was taken to cut costs of the Nano. For example, a ribbed roof was used that allowed thinner steel to be installed, and only one wing mirror was put in the car. Tata was able to make the car so cheaply because it completely redesigned the automobile when it built the Nano. It started by looking at everything from scratch, applying what analysts have termed Gandhian engineering, deep frugality with a willingness to challenge conventional wisdom. Indeed, a lot of features that Western consumers take for granted, air conditioning, power brakes, radios, are missing from the Tata Nano. Ratan Tata, the philanthropist, saw a huge amount of value that he could give back to Indian society by decreasing deaths from road accidents. Indeed, by 2007, Indian road fatalities reached an all-time high of over 114,000 after having increased 8% annually during the previous decade. Scooters are a major part of this problem. Indeed, scooters account for more than 70% of the registered vehicles in India, and nearly 30% of road accidents in India involve scooters. Ratan believed that an ultra-cheap car would provide lower and middle-class Indian families with a safe alternative to scooters that they could afford, thereby eliminating some of the tens of thousands of deaths that are caused by scooter accidents each year in India.